A very good evening to everyone present here. It is truly a matter of great pride and joy for me to welcome you all of this special occasion. I would like to extend my warm greetings to our Honorable Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh Sir, respected Director Professor Dr. Mahesh Sharma Sir, respected Dhyan P.S. Chauhan Sir, our esteemed guest speakers, respected faculty members, and dear students. I, Tanya Singhal, student of BBA 5th semester. I feel extremely privileged to address you all at the 30th online interactive session hosted by the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, an institution well known for its unwavering commitment to academic distinction and nurturing leadership. Today's session adds another chapter to our ongoing journey of learning and development. It is an opportunity for each of us to engage in meaningful dialogue, gain valuable knowledge, and grow into well rounded individuals, both personally and professionally. At DSPSR, we deeply value experiences that go beyond textbooks. We believe in preparing students for the real world by exposing them to practical industry relevant learning. This session, centered on the theme of leadership development, is a fine example of how we aim to bridge academic theory with corporate reality. It is with great pleasure that we welcome Mr. Karan Mishra, sir, who joins us today as a respected session speaker. We are equally pleased to have Ms. Ivanchi Kashyap as the moderator of this session. We sincerely thank both of you for being here and for your willingness to share your insights and experiences with us. To commence this session on an auspicious note, let us now take part in a symbolic ritual, the lighting of the virtual lamp. This act represents the removal of darkness and the ushering in of wisdom and alignment. May this flame of knowledge guide us toward clarity, confidence, and leadership in the days ahead. With this, I would now request Arun sir to kindly play the virtual lamp lighting video. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome to the session speaker, Mr. Karan Mishra, sir, where we have a very special guest with us. A seasoned finance and accounting professional with over 6 years of industry experience across diverse sectors such as IT staffing, healthcare, and product based businesses. Mr. Karan Mishra sir is currently working as a senior billing accountant at Mastic Digital Private Limited, where he manages key responsibilities in billing, accounts receivable, SOX compliance, and client coordination using advanced systems like Oracle Fusion Cloud and Bullhorn. Before this, he held pivotal roles at Communal Technology India, Indira IVF, and Photon Play Systems, gaining hands on experience in GST, TDS, payroll processing, vendor reconciliation, and the implementation of tools like Zoho Box and Zoho Payroll. Academically, Mr. Karan Mishra sir is an alumnus of DSPSR, affiliated with GTS IPU University where he completed his BCom honors. His journey from college classrooms to managing financial operations at multinational companies is not only inspiring but also highly relevant for all aspiring finance professionals. He is known for his problem solving mindset, attention to detail, and strong communication skills. And today, he is here to share his insights, career journey, and valuable lessons that can guide many of us towards a successful professional path. We welcome you again, Mr. Karan Mishra, sir.
Thank you so much. So I'm
Welcome.
truly, yeah. So I'm truly honored by your kind invitation to be part of this learning development program as a proper conference speaker. It gives me immense pleasure to stay connected with my alma mater and contribute to the growth and development of the students. I deeply also value the foundation of TSPSR, which has provided to me, and I'm glad to be a part of this meaningful initiative to inspire and guide the future generation of professionals. Thank you once again for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now, it's my great pleasure to honor and welcome a dynamic and inspiring young student leader to today's event, Ms. Ivanchi Kashyap. Ivanchi is currently pursuing her Bachelor of Business Administration from the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research and has consistently maintained an impressive academic record with an overall CGPA of 8.68. But beyond academics, Ivanchi's journey stands out for all her all-round involvement in student life and community development. She has actively participated as a student delegate in multiple annual international conferences, including discussions on topics such as world peace and Viksit Bharat at 2047, showcasing her awareness and engagement with global and national issues. She is also a proud volunteer of the National Service Scheme NSSL, where she holds the position of Joint Director of Event Management. In this leadership role, she has successfully coordinated social drives, events, food donation activities, and visits to community service sites, like Goshalas, reflecting her commitment to the social responsibility. On campus, she wears many hats, from being the art and craft coordinator in the student council to serving as the class representative, constantly working to bridge communication between students and faculty while organizing class activities and contributing to a vibrant learning environment. Ivanchi is a multi talented individual who brings together a rich blend of organizational skills, creativity, teamwork, and leadership. She has developed a strong foundation in communication, time management, digital literacy, and even basic French and AI tools like ChatGPT, which shows her eagerness to keep up with today's fast evolving world. She is also doing internship in the field of HR in Aspire Consultant. We welcome you, Ivanchi. Your valuable presence adds great strength to today's event and to all our participants joining us from different places, eager to learn and grow.
Thank you so much, Tanya, for the kind words. I'm really overwhelmed right now, and I truly feel honored to have given this opportunity to moderate today's session. Being a third year BBA student at DSPSR, it really means a lot to me to be a part of this interaction and with someone who once sat where we sat, where we sit now. So, a very warm welcome to you, sir. It's truly a pleasure to have you back at DSPSR. As a current third year BBA student, it's incredibly inspiring for all of us to see an alumnus like you doing so well in professional world. We are really excited to hear about your journey and learn from your experiences today. So, without any further delay, let's begin with a conversation. So, let's begin with to begin with, sir, how does it feel to be back at DSPSR after all these years?
Yeah, I think it's been around 7 years. I completed my BCom honors in 2018. So I'm not sure how those years passed just after graduating from there. So means once you graduate, means your life starting on getting a job and working, giving the time to the companies and learning more and more. And DSPSR is mean, I am what I am because of DSPSR only, all through the guidance of mentors, and each one helped me so much. And in every aspects of life, they help me gain knowledge, how to go into the professional world, how you have to work there, how you have to means excel your skills, and how you can do more and more in your field. So it's a great to see myself back at the SPSS.
So, sir, please share your experience so far from your first job to your current one. What key learnings have stayed with you throughout your journey?
I think commitment to learning is the means in my perspective, means someone has different perspective as well. Commitment to learning is my only, you can say, tool or key quality to do excel in your professional work life. And from the means since I graduated in 2018, then I took a 1 year gap for analyzing things, what the market is going on, and I did prepare for government exam. So, but I didn't get through that. So then I reached into the private sector. So my first was job as a photon play system, private limited. It was a manufacturing company. So as soon as I joined that company, so I was given the task of implementing the Zoho Books, Zoho Payroll. So it was my first challenging task in my first company. So I was not sure how to deal with it, but God helped me, and I was able to implement I think 6 months all the when we were using earlier Tally, and usually I think this so we I mean so I and my seniors all have worked together and helped in implemented those softwares from Tally to Zoho Books, Zoho People, and Zoho Payroll. So it was a good from starting there. It was a good learning journey from starting only. So then I keep tried in other sector as well. I worked in Indra IVF. It was a hospital. So it has around you can say 100 plus branches all over India. So I was there at the Noida sector as an accounts in charge. So I was taking the whole accounting and taxation part, taking care of there in the Noida branch. Then then I think there was COVID. Then we were getting the opportunity of remote jobs. So I then switched from healthcare sector to the IT consulting. So that was my component. So I worked 2 years from home it was a remote job. So I learned various models about how the US staffing performs, how things go, I mean, different models. I mean, healthcare industry works in different way. They have different packages for their treatments, and in IT consulting, they have different models of how the business works. For example, US staffing is usually about the consultants who work in USA. So we help them in getting their jobs and we bill to the clients. So that is all about US staffing. So now I'm in the same company. My segregated is also US staffing. So this is all about as of now working as a senior billing accountant over there.
That's really inspiring. Overcoming challenges like that shows a lot of resilience. And speaking of your career growth, what qualities do you feel helped you rise quickly from an accounts executive to a senior billing accountant?
Yeah, usually I think you must have software skill usually because now there is no manual work. So it's an era of softwares. You have to learn as much as software you can related to accounting, Oracle, SAP, and Zoho Books is there, QuickBooks is there. For basically US MNCs. So they usually prefer to work in QuickBooks, Zoho Books, and SAP, and Oracle as well. Oracle is also a great tool. So in my so that is the one task. And second thing is you should have solid fundamentals of accounting principles and how taxation. But this is all the only things which usually account department relates to. Accounting and taxation are the basic for any person who is going to going to get their future in accounting field or finance, you can say. So I usually read the all the updates from GST portals, income tax portals. So you have to keep yourself updated because this is the thing which keeps changing day by day. You will means in every year you will get different taxation, mean different you can say tax slabs are there, different rules, different dates are there, due dates are there, compliances are there. So you have to keep yourself updated so that you feel that you are the only smart one in that job. So these are all the basic factors which will help me.
Sir, since you have had such a rich journey, I am curious to know for student like us
Mhm.
who are still figuring our path, that what should we towards what helped you like uh, what should we uh, what should we go for, like a student like us are really confused, right?
Correct, correct.
So what helped you stay focused on accounting and finance as a career after graduation?
I think this is a normal situation I also face in my college time. So like many students, I initially means explore different options what we have through this become honors. Usually we have HR, sales, finance, and accounting. Basically, I think these are the major fields which we can go after the for the jobs. So from this college time only, I was good at numbers. Means I was usually with transactions and all. So so when I did means you can say accounting principles that was my core thing, which was I was good at. So and I was also researching at Naukri.com that what are the major jobs which are rolled out in most of the jobs which are there at that time. So I was thinking most of the there was accounting jobs and HR jobs. Sales is every time. I mean, sales is something which you can, if you are great at that thing, I think that is a pro thing. I mean, but I was not that good at sales, so I prefer to go in accounting and HR. But suddenly then I switched to accounting only because we have to keep the same thing. If you keep switching, then I think they because they want relevant experience basically. If you keep your same from starting, you get an HR is as an executive or whatever starting. You have to keep the most usually you have to keep the same field only because they count experience as well. If you keep switching, I think they will say, I think you were not good at that thing. That's why you switched from HR to accounting. Then so it's like it gives an everything impact on your resume. So then I keep accounting part only. So I think then it's first of your what your feels like. If you are good at HR compliance, and if you feel like usually, so I think you should opt for that thing only. So I was good at accounting, so I prefer that only.
Thank you, sir. Uh, so I would like to ask you about any one subject you hated but now find useful.
I think all are useful. I didn't hate it as subject, and yeah, I was very keen to learning from starting only. So I was not that excel also. I was moderate. You can say I got 7 CGPA in my BCom honor. So I was not that much excel and not that much average. So I was, you can say, moderate in my
So I would like to
education.
say, how can you call yourself average when you're saying you never hated any subject, like you found every subject useful?
Because I think, see, if you, for example, in accounting field, you will get cost management as well. That is also part of your accounting only. Financial management you will get in your last semester or your fifth semester. That is also part of your. So I think each is I think relevant to you for your jobs. HR also you get HR management. I think you need to choose in your fifth semester which one you need to pick up, either sales, HR, or financial management. You get a selective option. So I chose that only as per my convenience. I chose HR and financial management for because I was aware that I need to go in my finance and accounting field. So I chose that. But I never hated any subject. I never hate any person as well. I never hated subject as well.
So, sir, I am also currently doing an internship, and
Okay.
do you have any tips for like students like me who are
Mhm.
currently doing internships?
Yeah, I think I did my internship at Big Bazaar at Indalog, which was situated at. So I think we were two, three colleagues, my colleagues only. So we were all there. So I learned over there HR part only, how ESIC challan is done, how PF is calculated, all the basic things which are requisite for HR. So yeah, I think you should learn as much as you can and ask as many as question when you go for any internship. Means what is the root cause? Ask as many as questions because that will only sharpen your skills. So I was at that time only I asked as many questions how they calculate salary, what are the basic components of salary, how things are there. So I learned a couple of things in my internship. So that only helped me raising my job from first. That was the point. I was able to run Zoho people and Zoho payroll. They were all HR related software. So I was having some experience in my exposure in my internship for HR activities. So that quite helped me in those implementing those softwares.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Okay, so previously you talked about some softwares and tools,
Correct.
right? You said you talked about Zoho or Oracle. Okay,
Yeah.
so especially for us who are still learning the technical side, how important do you think it is for students to start exploring tools like these during college?
Yeah, I think it's very essential because either it is a fresher as well because they want experience in tools because you may get opportunity in companies as well to learn as a fresher. So I think if you learn before only, I think it's a plus point for you and you can add in your resume that you have learned the SAP course and you have done this. So I think companies will easily attract you towards your resume because I think they will review that who are all the candidates who have such exposure in such tools and they have gained the certification. So I think it will be additional point on your resume and it will help you in gaining some of your desired jobs. So it's a plus point on it.
Uh, so, sir, it's like that makes so much sense. right? Especially now, we are being encouraged to work on our communication and leadership, and I think that's the main communication is the main thing, right? Uh,
Agree.
so, uh, what soft skills do you think are must-haves for freshers entering the industry today?
I think person should be soft spoken first of all, and I think and depending on the situation, as I was too shy to speak seriously at college time. I think if Shikla ma'am is there, I'm not able to. She was especially creating a group of students who can present there. So I was the always one who were bunking the no, not bunking the class, escaping from those things, you can say. But then I gained some confidence, and this all things helped me in giving my communication skills better and better. So I think it is very much essential nowadays to have good communication skills, and I think presentable skills as well. So yeah, I mean, and depending upon the client as well. For example, I'm working US MNC, so I daily coordinate with clients. Means we have Apple client as well, different. So we daily go on Teams call and have working on issues, billing issues, and all. So it also helped in as enhancing my communication skills. So I think it's most essential, and we should all work on that. There are many YouTube channels as well nowadays. I mean, this is a bless for us. We can learn anything from YouTube nowadays. So at that time, I think we were not having the data pack as well. So I think we were getting very expensive data pack. Now you have all the feasibility to have the learn as much as you can do learn from YouTube or any other modes of yeah.
Sir, do you think knowing language more than like if you know foreign language, does it even like is useful? It does it give us any benefit?
But I don't as I've seen in Naukri, I usually search for I see the job, I get emails as well. I don't see much jobs for example as I see for Spanish and French and German. I think these three are I have seen for jobs. For example, SCL Tech, they usually post for such specific requirement that any person knows German, Spanish, or French. So, but they have very less jobs for this specific language, as I believe, as I've seen in this Delhi NCR area. So, rest I think instead of I think I should you should focus on your professional certification courses. For example, after doing BCom honors, if you do USCMA or CPA, so I think this will be a best add-on if you can. These are the Indian CMA is there and CA is there. And for US, there is US CMA, US CPA. And EA is also a kind. These are the big four companies which recommend it. They require. For example, EY requires EA, Enroll Agent, US CMA. So this will be a plus point. Means I will. So I think yeah, for audit as well, they require such professional certification for freshers as well. So you should, instead of going for those languages, you should prefer for these courses. And it's a very small duration courses. USCMA is, for example, only for 8 months. It's much better. I am also planning to pursue that course because I have done BCom model. So I have practical experience as well. So I will be also pursuing soon that USCMA course. So it will be a plus add-on for me for getting into a new better roles.
So, sir, now I want to ask you, who was your favorite teacher? Uh,
I think if I would name one, I think it would be Injustice. All were my favorites because each had been my in departments. For example, Shagun ma'am was there, and Shagun ma'am was I can recall their name. Deep sir was there, Mukta ma'am was there, Shipra ma'am was there, and librarian sir I think Batra sir was there, Rajput sir was there, Ravi Verma sir was there. Each one held me in every different places. So Manpreet sir was there. So he helped me in filling up my AWS form as well. So I did enroll up for the AWS program, which I think was in August and September. So each one was so gentle and so helpful. I am indebted to them, seriously. So they are I feel, I don't have words as well to express how much I need to thank them. All helped me in my during college lifetime. And I was the one who was not very disturbing element, you can say. I was just learning and just going to because I was from Ghaziabad. So it was too far from my little house. So I was focused on catching up my train. So because there was no connectivity and then less connectivity than I was getting to Shadra and then taking up the metro, then reaching to the Dhala. So everyone helped me means in each and every sector. All are my favorite.
Okay, sir. So, college life isn't just about lectures. We all know
Mhm.
that, right?
Correct, correct.
Could you share any challenge or event from your college days that you that taught you something and you still apply it today?
I think challenges, I believe each day is a challenge for me because each day gives us new lessons and new learnings. And college time, I think I don't remember it. I don't think so because I was not that at much because I keep God first and then myself. So he take care of my challenges to be honest. So I don't worry about those things. So I never feel this thing. So he takes care of me. So every nothing as of challenge. And
Oh,
memories, for example. So I think full college life was a memory. So we were going to canteen having Maggie at that time. So yeah, whole college life was a memory for me. Learning lesson.
okay, sir. Sir, I have a question from my end that what according to you what matters the most? Is it the person's skill or is it their marks? Like if they are a top scorer, I'm just talking about college. Uh, matlab how
Both
can
both things,
it benefit us
both
both?
things. Yeah, advanced Excel skill is must. Means as you see now everything is in Excel, so it is also a must. And see, I will give you a spiritual answer for that as well. If you see there are ample of students, means don't take me in that way, who have good grades. Seriously, if you will agree on that point, people are there who have good grades and they are not able to get the job. You will agree with this point.
Yes,
So means
absolutely.
so they have skills as well, but I think so. This is special thing I'm telling you. So some we have old date as well, which were means how can I say? So I usually listen Premanand Maharaj. So I'm not sure who will listen. So I listen from him. I mean, I realize that thing as well. So people are not able to get their, I mean, they are talented, they have everything, but they are not able to get the job. It may be due to their old age. It is, I think, I have also experienced that thing. I have also many people in my known, they go to interview, but not sure they're, I think, not that connection works or how thing. So I think, but it's essential to keep means you should not letting things go. You should try again, keep try again, but one day you will get success. I believe that thing. And it's important to have good numbers as well and good skills as well. It's most important and have education qualification as well. Because I too, because I have also, you see, I have not getting post graduation. So now also I'm planning to do USCMA. So I think it's essential to have good numbers and good things.
Yeah, so, okay, thank you, sir. Uh, okay, so you have handled roles in billing, payroll,
Correct.
audits, and compliance using tools like Oracle and Zoho. Among all these responsibilities, what has been the most challenging project you have ever worked on, and what did you learn from it?
I think my two projects were most challenging. One was my first company, Photon Trace System, where I was given the job of implementing the software. So that was the first my challenging task, and I was succeeded in it with the help of Podbase. And last, and when I joined with Master Data, so we were working on Oracle only. So I was not exposure to Oracle. So when I joined, I learned Oracle in 2 3 weeks, and then so I so I was having discussion with my VP. So what they were having Oracle is like a manual software as well. So it doesn't have such much automation and all. So I and my means manager and VP, we all came together, implement, and I gave them a idea of live billing. So I then discussed with the developers who they're having IT engineers as well. So with the help of them, I gave them the process how we can automate the things which we are working on billing, AR and AP. So this was the thing, and I think I implemented those in 6 months. So it was a great achievement for me as well in completing the task in the given time frame.
Okay, sir. So, looking at your career so far, can you share one experience or a project that made you feel proud or gave you a sense of accomplishment, and why it was such a meaningful moment for you?
Yeah, as I said, I just discussed just now, this implementation of live billing program was a great achievement for me because it was the only time to shine. Because I gave them idea and they liked so very much, so they asked me to coordinate with the developers and get this done. So this was a great accomplishment for me.
Okay, so sir, now that you have more than 6 years of experience in different finance roles, what are some personal or professional milestones you still aim to achieve in the next 5 or maybe 10 years?
Yeah, I think for means my aim is to getting into a role of strategic leadership. So for that, I need to have, I think, a professional certification program as well. So I think it's gonna take time, 5 to 10 years only, to get into that role and resulting in business decisions and financial management and financial planning and all things. So I think I need to have that much of professional certification education as well to get into that role and do the means good for the company.
So that's okay. It is inspiring. So sir, you have also worked with various companies, uh, right? In different industries, including healthcare, IT, and consulting. What has been your long-term growth goal throughout this journey, and how have these experiences helped you get closer to achieving that goal?
Yeah, I mean, as I worked in different industries, manufacturing, healthcare, IT consulting. So I think I have learned how the business model works in each industry. So I can easily identify how the business actions are worked over there. And it also helped me knowing the financial strategy, what the traders use to maintain the input profitability and how they have. So these experiences also helped me in making me adaptable and improving my problem solving skills depending upon the different industries. So yeah, I believe I'm building a solid foundation with real world experiences with a drive for continuous learning and professional growth.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So any questions from the participants that anybody wants to ask?
Hello.
Hi, Shita.
Yeah, hello, Karan. Any questions from any other students that want to put on? No, any questions, Karan? So, Tanya Singhal, go ahead.
I repeat, any other question? Okay. So, as we come to the end of today's insightful and inspiring session, it is my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research. First and foremost, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed session speaker, Mr. Karan Mishra, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule to be with us today. Your journey insights and practical guidance have given us a deeper understanding of leadership, finance, and career growth. It was truly enriching and motivating for all of us. A sincere thank you to Ivanchi Kashyap, our session moderator, for conducting the session with such confidence, clarity, and grace. Your enthusiasm and leadership have set a great example of your peers. We are immensely thankful to Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh Sir, Director Professor Dr. Mahesh Sharma Sir, and Dhyan P.S. Chauhan Sir for their constant guidance, encouragement, and support in organizing such learning oriented sessions. A special thank you to Arun Sir and the technical team for ensuring the smooth execution of this online session, especially the wonderful start with the virtual lamp lighting ceremony. To all our faculty members, thank you for always motivating and guiding us. And finally, to all the students and participants, thank you for your enthusiastic participation and attentive presence. Let us carry forward the lessons learned today into our own journeys and continuing striving toward excellence. Thank you once again, everyone. Have a great evening ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so
Bye
much,
bye.
Karan, for joining us today.